When we got into the studio, we received a text message from our friend Jack Swagger that says he has some news. So let's connect with Jack and see what's going on. All right, we are joined by one of the biggest stars in wrestling, Jack Swagger. Jack, we had you on last week. We had a great time, but there was some news that we did not get to, and you have had a very eventful week. So tell us, what is going on, man?
Hey, man, thanks for having me again. Yeah, a lot has happened since I was last on here. And just to clear the air and make sure there aren't any misconceptions out there, I thought it'd be best to go on my friend's podcast and just talk about it and make a statement.
You were in the right place.
You have very soft hands. Thank you. As of yesterday, Chael, I asked for my release from WWE.
Wow. And what did they say?
It's still kind of a ongoing process right now. Basically, it came down to contract negotiations, and we were way off. They didn't value me at what I thought I was valued at. So, you can be angry about it because wrestling is something that you get so passionate about, but this was a business decision. They weren't giving me the opportunity to make the full amount of income I could for my family. So when you put it like that, it's time to go.
Now, Jack, your career has been very interesting because, man, if anybody started off with a ball of fire, you got that championship faster than The Rock got to the championship. You got to the championship light years faster than Stone Cold or even Hulk Hogan did. And in fairness, man, I saw you getting started and stopped a lot. I can remember We the People. I can remember that catching on, and all of a sudden that was gone. Is that fair by me? Didn't they push you a little bit and then pull you back at times? That was head scratching. Is that fair?
It's very frustrating, is what it is. When you're given an opportunity and you think you knock it out of the park, anybody can be better. But when you do well enough to where the fans appreciate it and they're reacting to it, and then nothing happens with it, it gets very frustrating because we're out there every night putting ourselves through car wrecks to entertain these fans, and we want to know that we're working towards something. And it's the start and stop really, it happens all the time, and I'm not the only one. And it's not, it's frustrating because you and I come from a background where the best players play. Well, that's not how it works here. You really have two guys in a room saying these are the best players, even though the crowd or the fans may like someone more. And it's very frustrating.
So listen, you've certainly made plenty of money and you've certainly built plenty of memories. But where do you go from here? Do you retire and go to Oklahoma, or do you go look for work elsewhere?
I'm going to retire and move to that big ranch in the sky. No, I'm kidding. Man, I'm young. I'll be 35 next month. I left because I wasn't getting opportunities. And as we talked about last time I was on the show, the world of wrestling is broadening every second. It's a great time to be a wrestler, no matter what discipline you're in. So I'm very excited about going to Mexico, UK, Japan. I'm going to keep on wrestling. And, Chael, we talked about this last time, and it's really hard to turn down. So if somebody wants to pay me to get in the cage, I'm down.
Wow. Well, I tell you, I think that's a long time coming personally. I actually thought that was the career path that you were going to go down. So, all right. Well, then I will sit in suspense like everybody else, man. I guess I should say congratulations. I can tell you as a fan, this hurts a little bit. Wrestling's not going to be the same without you, particularly with WrestleMania coming up. We touched on that last week, but I was hoping to see you do a spot and be out there. So, man, I don't know if I should be celebrating as your friend right now, if this is good news or bad news. So I'm going to follow your lead, and I'm going to assume that this is a good thing.
It is. For the longest time, the WWE was all I knew. And 10 years later, I've been doing it. And I know there's a great opportunity out there for people outside of the WWE to make money. And let's be honest, we all carry chips on our shoulder. like, I want to prove to myself that I'm worth the money that I was asking the WWE for. And so I feel for the first time hungry in years, which is sad, but at the same time, it's exciting. So if you're a Jack Swagger fan, be happy. This is a good thing. And I'm not going anywhere. You're going to hear We the People just as loud over the world all the time.
Jack, you are awesome, buddy. I look forward to seeing what's coming up. I know your phone's going to be blowing off the hook. Thank you for making us first, and we will be in touch.
My man, Chael, thank you.
Cool. Take care, Jack.
Double leg.
Hey, I know you need to be. You need to be. See you, pal.
All right.